go. So I went and had that lovely supper that my wife prepared. And now I am back. Got some gear on now. Probably hear the dryer going in the background. Hey, it's back to work tomorrow. Got to get the clothes clean and stuff. Got to be ready. So shout out to my lovely wife for the amazing food. Let's see if we can get some people back in here. We were on a pretty good roll earlier. So let's see what we can do. If you're rewatching, I suggest you jump forward to 4 or 5 minutes in. If it goes that long. If nobody jumps in, then this may be a short one. So let's see what we got going on. I'm live again. Yes, sir. I'm back. Like I said, I just went and had some dinner, late dinner. What is up, bro? Glad you made it back in. So, yeah, dinner was amazing. The Bears beat the Commanders. I was kind of surprised by that one. But we are back in here. We'll see how long this one goes. But, yeah, I'm glad you made it back, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's getting cold out here. I don't think it's going to be cold enough to snow tonight, but we're definitely going to get some weather through. So, who's your team, Willis? That's my squad right there. Love me some Niners. We are beat the hell up this year, but hey, it's football, man. Injuries happen. They just don't usually happen at this alarming rate that we're having them at. So, oh, that's right, Colts. That's right. Nah, I hear you. And you know what? That's football, right? That's truly being faithful to the team that you like. We're not always good either. And right now, as hurt as we are, I'm amazed that we're as good as we are. But you know, I'm gonna ride with my guys, regardless. Even after the wheels fall off, I'll still be riding with them. Maybe $30. Yeah, nah, that's not gonna happen. You didn't say shave what? I do need to shave the face, but yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Bad as being a Browns fan. What's up, Mulu? Says can't be as bad as being a Browns fan. Hey, shout out to the Browns fans. You know, through Luck's tenure, then it got too expensive. Yeah, and the NFL has gotten so expensive. You know. Yeah, I hear that stadium is really nice. I've never been there. I've been to Indy, but what's up, Thomas? How you doing tonight? Can I play a Bad Bunny song? I cannot. James Reagan says football games are rigged nowadays. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I mean, just watch any Chiefs game. Appreciate that, Beast Boy. What's up, Ping Pong? We're just gonna call you Ping Pong. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Do me a favor and hit that like button while you're in here, guys. And if you're new, subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and then whenever I go live, you will be notified, and you can hop on and be a part of the conversation. I'm really enjoying the stream. You help me. Wow. Mr. McLibtard. I was going to time him out and I almost made him a moderator. What's up, C. White? I hear a dryer running. Man, I'm telling you, bro. It's definitely running. Would you rather be chased by a mountain lion or a pack of wolves? Wow, that's a good question. I would rather not be chased by anything, to be honest with you. It wouldn't be much of a chase. I mean, we have coyotes at work, but those aren't mountain lions or yeah, I don't know. Newsflash, 49ers suck, says Wesley Ortiz. Who's your team, Wesley? Because last time I checked, even with 26 injured players, we're in first place in the NFC West. And we're still like third in the NFC overall. So if that's what sucking is, then I guess I'll take it, bro. But you got to tell us who your team is. Ethan says I'm a 49ers fan too. That's right, bro. I don't even have a team. Nobody would have you, bro. You almost look like McFoley. VC Vortex says 49ers fan since 81. That's right. That's what's up. Nah, I get you, Wesley. I get you, bro. Yeah, I've been a fan since 86, I want to say. Soccer. Okay, I get you, bro. I still do drive trucks, but I'm not on the road anymore. I'm a yard hustler now. Yeah, too many injuries, bro. Definitely. Patriots fan since 79. I can respect that, Michael. I can definitely respect that. I'm a Cowboys fan and I drive a Honda Civic. Ethan says I was a 49ers fan since I was 13. Yeah, I was about 15. To be honest with you, I jumped on the bandwagon. The Super Bowl with the Bengals is when I jumped on that 4-minute drive at the end by Montana to win the Super Bowl. I became a fan instantly. And like I just never turned back. Like I'm not one of those guys. Looks like we got another Colts fan. You know, we've had a lot of success and we've had some bad years, you know. Yeah, shout out to the Dodgers. What's up, Acoustic 79? I told you I'd be back, brother. Yeah, that was. What's up, BDIY? Yeah, I'm the same, Ethan. I'm the same. Oh wow, you. What's up, Ivan? That's right. Rep your team. That's what's up. I'll tell you. What's up, Mike? With all of. Hey, shout out to West LA. That's what's up. No devil's lettuce. I never liked it, to be honest with you. I don't know if I should answer that, Josef. You're a pervert, Mike. Since the pre-Manning era, that's right. 49ers versus the Falcons this Sunday, that's right. And it's the late game. We start at 4:30, so... right now, Scott, we're talking football. The channel is about sobriety and recovery, but I'm a huge football fan, so we're, you know... What do I think of the Lions? I think the Lions have a top-notch squad. You know, they lost yesterday, right? I believe. But they're definitely contenders. Josef says Raiders. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Like, I have always wondered why the fan base is so loyal to the Raiders when they haven't really been, with all due respect, they haven't really been a relevant team in a long time. You know what I mean? But people ride with them guys. It's like the Cowboys. You know what I mean? I know we haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 years now, but at least we've been in the mix. You know what I mean? Life has been a little upside. I'm sorry to hear that, Acoustic 79. Hope things get better. Yeah, they did lose, huh? Yeah, I wouldn't count the Lions out though. I'll just say that, like there's a reason there's only been one team that ever had a perfect record because it's the NFL, and these guys are so good. Even the teams where you're like, "Oh, those guys are garbage." Man, these guys are world-class athletes. Wow. VC Vortex says there was no such thing as an NFL team in Indiana when I started watching football. That's wild, bro. I quit drinking a little over a year ago. Bestie said, that's awesome, Ping Pong. Congratulations on your sobriety, brother. That's so important in life. Uh, Joseph says, I just got out on parole and I'm looking to crack something. Where you at? Oh, bro. No, Mama said football is the devil. Steelers country in the house. That's what's up. Uh, VC must be old. I'm a Chiefs fan, and we've done our fair share of losing. Now, I hear you, Snackamo. Dallas Cowboys, America's team, says Wiz Flipper. Yeah, I think that with the Steelers right now, they have a very unique opportunity with all the injuries within their division. I mean, you got the Browns. Browns are going to brown, but Baltimore hasn't looked like themselves, and with Joe Burrow out for the Bengals, it's really created some opportunities there for them. With you a few weeks back, I'm the one with $3. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you made it back, Acoustic. And like I said, I hope you're doing well. What was Baltimore? Both, as far as records go, you mean, or are you talking about the Baltimore Colts? Michael says Cowboys are a joke. Yeah. A Colts fan and thought the Indianapolis Colts. Big E in the house. What's up, Big E? You made it back. Heard you are on the small side, so I don't think. What? Ravens and Bengals are cooked. If Steelers don't win that division, it's. Imagine the Browns rise from the ashes and end up winning that division. My God. What's the craziest thing I ever seen, says Johnny B. Studio? It would probably be something that happened in prison. I've seen so much crazy stuff, bro, to be honest with you. When I was in my addiction, I was dealing dope and stuff and running the streets pretty crazy. I mean, I've seen so much shit, you know what I mean? Acoustic says, my wife had a heart attack. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. She's doing good, but with that said, still 8 years sober from alcohol, man. That is what is up, bro. The sobriety, obviously, I'm talking about. I'm really sorry to hear that your wife had a heart attack. Man, that's rough, But I'm glad she's doing okay. Bobby, how do you feel about Joe Flacco going to the Bengals, and did you see how close they came in their game? Yeah, I think Joe Flacco he's a placeholder, basically. Hopefully he can keep them relevant until Burrow can get back. We'll see what happens, Dude, it's me, yes, sir. Did you quit? No, I didn't. The hire. What's the first thing that comes to mind? I have no idea what any of that could be like. As far as I'm confused by your question, Johnny B Studios. Is that why I turned state witness? Show me some paperwork, bro. Show me some paperwork. Show me the paperwork, and I'll shave off the goatee, because there is none. There you go, bro. Uh, talking about I call the game. The craziest thing. Funny guy says, "Let's go Carolina Panthers." They look good right now with Rico Dowdle or whatever his name is, the running back. Uh, man, they look good, bro. I'm not sure. What is Jet Films talking about? Niners, that's what's up, Charles. How about them Cardinals? Ruby Place says, thank you for 1,641 subscribers, guys. Hey, that's awesome. That is awesome. 1,600 subscribers. Shout out to you. Yeah, man, Charles. Like, even when Bosa went down, I was like, man, this is gonna be rough. But we still got the general out there and Fred Warner. Man, when he went down, I was like, oh man, I don't even know what to think. I don't even know what to think. Alcazar Ali says 49ers suck. All right, the only rule I have in here is if you're gonna talk shit about my team, you have to let us know who your team is so we can talk shit about them too. But I appreciate your comment. Reason why Joe Flacco did so bad with the Browns is because he isn't any good people for him to throw the ball to, and with the Bengals he has. Yeah, no, he's got some great receivers there for sure. Ezekiel, I think the main thing with that is they need to protect him. He needs some time. He's not mobile like that anymore. Dude's like 40 years old, So, but I mean, I think he can do some good things, I'm on list. Colts baby. Aaron, what is this about? We're talking football right now. The channel is about sobriety and recovery from addiction. But I do love my football, so yeah, that was definitely an interesting game, BC Vortex. And I just found out that game-winning field goal was kicked by the kicker that we cut a couple of weeks ago, Jake Moody, which was ironic because he couldn't make shit with us. Ping Pong says, I still smoke a little herb, but haven't had a drink in over a year and haven't done any hard drugs in a good 16. That's awesome, bro. That's what's up. Oh, was he blocked? Oh, I didn't even know that. Hey, I appreciate that, Ping Pong. Yeah, and if you guys are new, then be sure to subscribe. Hit that like button. Do me that favor, would you? Hit the notification bell so when I go live, you can jump in here and be part of the conversation. Cowboys are not going to Super Bowl, and football teams are about who has more money, buy better players. Argue that. Well, I mean, with salary cap, funny guy, all the teams basically can spend the same amount of money. It's not like the 80s where you had these super teams where whoever was willing to spend the most can do so. Like, there's a salary cap. I think it's like 240 million or something right now. So, I mean, ultimately the playing field is level as far as that goes. It just comes down to ownership and how much are they willing to spend, But my drug of choice was meth, Ping Pong, and then alcohol. Joe Barrett says, go Hawks. LSD in the 90s was great, but I only smoke weed now. No alcohol or anything else. And that's great, bro. Go Hawks. Okay. Yeah, Hawks, go. Hey, how did that week 1 game turn out, though? I mean, they're looking good now, but they had to. The Big Daddy Niners had to whoop that ass week 1, so there's that. My other uncle from Mansfield thinks Atlanta Falcons are going to the Super Bowl. Man, it's really early to say that. They look good. They did good tonight, no doubt about it. We have them next week. We'll see what's going on. As far as I know, yeah, it's still Mac Jones on this coming Sunday. If you prioritize alcohol over food, is that a problem? I would say yes, absolutely. You need nourishment. Alcohol does not provide that. That is a big ass cigarette, huh? I got a great. Yeah, I would go have the meal, Willis. Yeah, the Detroit Lions are definitely a problem. They're going to be a problem for teams, Joe Barrett says you guys suck this year, though. Who sucks? Subject is what? We're talking about football, but the channel's about sobriety. So if anybody has a question about recovery from addiction, I'm here for that. But right now we're talking football. So if I get a question about that, we'll pivot that way. I think Kittle will be back this Sunday, yes. Sobriety or NFL? Sobriety, no doubt about it.
Anything that's rainbow, not pick the one that's orange.
Okay.
When you have to pick.
Okay.
Anything that looks like it's rainbow.
Okay, got it.
Just like say.
All right. Ric Flair. Well, to be the man, you got to beat the man. Whenever you're ready to walk that aisle and ride Space Mountain, just let me know. Fucking soft, but we're 4-2, third in the NFC, first in the NFC West. If that's soft, I'll take it. I agree, VC. And Kittle will definitely make it a lot easier for whoever's taking snaps back there, Funny Guy says, I subscribed and liked. I appreciate you, Funny Guy. Yeah, we're doing football right now. Out of all the drugs I've ever done, I think meth is one of the worst ones as far as mess your life up. It's right up there. I completely agree with you, Ping Pong. To be honest with you, I did it once. In the next 15, 16, 17 years of my life were a mess. So, when I first did it, it scared the hell out of me. I told myself I will never do this again. And then hours later when I was coming down, I needed it. Just like that, you know what I mean? Derek S. says, you're in a double wide. You're a double wide, Derek S. I'm in a double wide, okay. I got a 3-bedroom house, buddy boy. Is the NFL rigged? I think so. But Ezekiel says, if the Detroit Lions go to the Super Bowl, Eminem will definitely be there, LOL, but he will be really mad that Bad Bunny. Oh, okay. Stone Cold Steve Austin said, hell yeah. I'll change my mind if you. Yeah. Our 49ers beat the Rams. Man, I was kind of surprised by that one too, to be honest with you, Ethan. But Niners are washed. Okay. Who's your team, Stone Cold? Come on. That's the only rule I have. If you're going to talk shit about mine, then you got to give me something I can fire back on. Jerry Mystic says, God bless America. I agree. Goblin Clasher says, you are a 49ers fan. I am. I'm guilty as charged. Vamos says, 49ers, what happened? Well, I mean, we're 4-2. 26 injuries, bro. 26 people injured. And we're still in the mix. So, I mean, it's still early in the season, but I'll take it. Yeah, and I agree with you, Willis. After the Warner injury, man, that broke my heart. To be honest with you,
Which one?
almost all of your starters are.
Which one do you pick?
Hold on, just a second. I gotta pick a winner here, real quick.
Make sure you pick the right one.
Okay, I think that one. That one.
Hers
Wait.
is a Beetlejuice
Wait,
bought off
hold
a
on,
Temu.
hold on a minute. Let me show.
Hers is a Beetlejuice bought off a Temu.
Hold on. Hold on a minute, guys. My wife and my granddaughter decorated a cookie. Let's see what you guys think. All right. Hold them over here away from your body, baby girl.
Alright.
I want to show. No, come over here. Hold them off to the side of you. I don't want to show you. I want to just show them. Okay.
Okay, you know,
So
actually,
I'm covering my eyes.
Hold on. Hold the cookies forward,
like this one,
away
go
from your
forward,
body.
baby.
Like this?
Now, hold them over here away from you. I'm going to show you guys, and you guys tell me left or right, okay?
Still showing the baby.
Okay. There it is.
What?
Let's see what. So I think that one wins.
Everybody voted for you. Say, Grandma.
Yep. Everybody voted for that one.
Go tell your mom right now. Tell your mom.
Because
You
hers
said-
is a Temu.
What?
Because hers is a Beetlejuice.
Go tell your mom who picked.
You can always talk with Jesus. I agree.
Tell your followers to say it's the rainbow one because she's gonna look at the comments.
All right, everybody say that it's the rainbow one that won. That was my granddaughter's cookie. And so say the rainbow one, all right? Now 30th, the 49ers are playing my boss's team, the Browns. Right? Yeah, I hear you, Acoustic 79. God bless the USA. Let me see if I can catch up on these comments. Sorry, guys. One of the fortunate ones that could always stop before I went over the edge just about any drug. The first time I stayed up for 6 days, I told myself never. Yeah, absolutely, Ping Pong. I agree. Lewis says both. Acoustic 79 says great job. I appreciate that, Raghaven. Lewis says both. They're both amazing. Too close to call, says Ping Pong. I choose both. I appreciate that, guys. The Rainbow Cookie won. Congratulations. Thanks, E. Been a diehard 49er since the 80s. Yep. What kind of square is that? That is a Montego. Stop projecting outward, young man. I say to you this now. Hear my words and listen to them, young fella. Okay, good. Bye now. Send me a gift card. Alrighty then. That was a lot to say. Stop projecting gift cards to yourself, sir.
Tell them thank you because we're about to smile to Bella's face or her smile.
All right. Well, my granddaughter Bella says thank you all for. She was very happy to hear that people liked hers. So, XX Rad says you look like Diddy, bro. I think you need to go see the eye doctor, sir. What's up, Seth? Stop pretending what? Do I like video games? No, I don't really play video games anymore. My son does that. Straight up weirdos in these. Yeah, you're right, Loose Squares. I agree. There definitely are. As I'm scrolling through the comments to catch up. What's up, Tess? As I'm scrolling through the comments to catch up. How she would spread them all the way apart with both hands. What the hell? That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, as I was scrolling to catch up, I noticed the mods have really been on it. Ezekiel, shout out to you, bro. I'm seeing a lot of stuff timed out, so that's a good thing, I guess. Yeah, I used to play Madden quite a bit. Ethan. Derek says, why do you smoke? Addicted? So are you sober? Well, let me tell you something, Derek. Let me tell you something here. When I was doing meth and alcohol, I spent many a day in the county jail and in prison. I've never been arrested for tobacco. So there's that part, you know. I seen a Down syndrome trans woman on here today scrolling through these. Shit is bananas. I agree, Lou. How long have you been sober? My sobriety date is August the 9th of 2004. So I just celebrated 21 years a couple months ago. Appreciate the question. Oh, man. That I have a... Wow. What's up, Captain Hook? Yeah, it's been a while, Lou. No doubt about it. But P. Diddy... Definitely. Appreciate it, Lou. Appreciate it. Yeah, and that, honestly, that's why I do the channel, is I want to give back what I was given. You know, when I was new to sobriety, a lot of people helped me and assisted. Yeah, I used to do meth. A lot of people assisted me, not only in getting over my addiction, but getting over my lifestyle, because I was a drug dealer. And the addiction was one part, but the lifestyle was another part that I had to, you know, find. I had to get that total life change to, I smoked. I never shot it, Lou. Smoked it and snorted it. I don't do meetings anymore, but I did do meetings for like the first 5 years. Exactly, ping pong, I agree. It is exactly right. I was going to give away free stuff off of Amazon for streamers. They want anything, and I told them to email me what they want. Okay, that's nice. Did it give good money? I want to try out. Huh? I did both AA and NA, but NA was my primary, and NA was where I found my sponsor. I'm helping small streamers out by getting them anything. Of getting a 49ers jersey. I never had one. It's too expensive to get. At least I have a 49ers hat. Hey, Ethan, check out, shit, what is his name? It's Jeff Turner, I believe it is, on Facebook. Jeff Turner. He sells jerseys, the stitched ones. They're like $45. It takes like 8 weeks to get them. I think they're probably made in China, but they're good quality jerseys. That's a good place to find inexpensive jerseys. And he's a Niner guy. Baseball on the other side of dartboard, huh? In the rooms that used to shoot it, he shot it in his eye. Oh, God. That's horrible, ping pong. You eat cold lettuce with hot foods like burgers or taco, huh? Said I had to go to AA to get my L's back. I don't relate to the people's stories at that place. Yeah, you know what? I would try NA, or maybe just find a different AA meeting to go to, Lou. To be honest with you, when I was new in recovery, I did 30 meetings in 30 days, and that was the best thing I could do, because I got to see a bunch of different meetings and how they ran them and the formats and such, and it was easier for me to narrow down the meetings that I wanted to go to rather than the meetings I had to go to. So, you went up in subscribers the last time I've been. Yeah, a little bit. Appreciate that, Captain Hook. Vance Lago says Northern Cali. Shout out to Northern Cali. Oh, man, it was amazing, Ezekiel. So good. Jeez, for the... I think I enjoyed it, Ethan. I wish they both could have lost, to be honest with you, but I did not want the Chiefs to win again. I've been to NA before, and I always would end up just finding a chick and getting in. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. That's why you gotta do your best not to fraternize in those meetings. You know what I mean? But no, I hear you. Am I any good at darts? Not really. Are hands down better than AA. A lot less judgment too. And I agree with you, Ping Pong. My sponsor says they might have made me go to the meetings too late because I was clean over a year and a half without stepping foot in a meeting. Yeah, and sometimes it happens that way, Lou. I moved from Decatur up to Southern California. That's quite a change. Yeah, and I didn't want him to get that three-peat, to be honest with you, Ethan. I was hating. Those meetings are for quitters. They absolutely are. You know? I mean, if life is rough, maybe you need to quit. And you know what? If you don't think life is rough, then hey, maybe you're all right. You know, you're that functioning addict that probably won't die from an overdose or something, right? Or get into a DUI accident and kill some innocent people. The comeback is always the best. Quit being a Niners fan? I'll never quit that, Troy. Who's your team, Troy? Come on, you got to speak on it. To be in your live stream because I'm the boss of 3 businesses I opened. A food type or type of restaurant, store, and our car wash. That's cool. Congratulations. Van Slagle says I drink too much. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Maybe you might want to find a meeting or something to go to, and maybe they can help you with that. You know. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button while you're in here, and if you're new, subscribe. We're storming towards 3,000 subs, and man, jump on in there. Team is the Eagles, and I was right. They won the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. Yeah, they did. But the Eagles lost last week, didn't they? And I think Jalen Hurts is overrated. Just my opinion, you know. Of course, Van Slagle, I appreciate you being here. I know, right? Where are all the OGs at? Man, they're missing in action tonight. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's been a weird season though, as far as what's up, Count Doomiest. Shout out to India. Hope you're doing well. It's been a weird season for football. So many upsets already this season. So many injuries. What's up, John? How you doing? Hey, you be safe as well, Van Slagle. I really appreciate you tapping in with us tonight. With an arrogant prick at an AA meeting, I was telling my story and talking about doing drugs, and he said, "This is AA. We talk about alcohol." Yeah, and to be honest with you, Ping Pong, you get those guys at the AA meetings that, oh, you know, we're better than you. Everybody's looking for recovery. So you get some of those AA meetings, and you know what? Screw those people. If, they aren't there to help, then what are they really doing, you know? I mean, you go to a meeting because you're looking for assistance, right? You're looking for answers. But Indiana, oh, my bad, Count Doomiest. Indiana, 55-10, 1990. We pummeled the Broncos. Yes, we did. Man, that was an amazing game. Sup, Nitro Bob? Yeah. Yes, it does, Ezekiel. AA is Alcoholics Anonymous. NA is Narcotics Anonymous. Montana, baby. That's, oh, man. Montana and Rice. There's nothing like it. I don't think there ever will be anything like it. I was just saying a few weeks ago, I was telling my wife, because she's a Bengals fan, I said the closest thing I see in the league these days to Montana and Rice is Burrow and Chase. Like, I'm not saying that they're those guys, but let's hit up a meeting count. I'm in Indiana. Steve Young was good, too. He had that mobility, that sneaky mobility about him, And I was so happy when he finally got the monkey off of his back. There you go. Willis says, I'm in Indiana. Let's hit up a meeting count. There you go. Make some connections. Because that's what it's all about. I'm not trying to sway anybody, but I like NA meetings. AA can... None of them are judgmental pricks and talk about everybody behind their backs like school. And you get that in the meetings sometimes, bro. But, yeah, I preferred NA myself, Hey, and that's right. Nitro Bob is in the house. Shout out to Nitro Bob, one of our OGs. I can't wait for Christmas. You know what? I love Christmas time. Once we get around Thanksgiving all the way until Christmas, that is my favorite time of the year. I think so too, Ethan. I think so too. I think that's going to be a really good game. Nah, it's just regular tobacco. Still have around 25 Montana cards and 15. Nice. That's awesome, Acoustic 79. Yeah, I think that's going to be a really good game. But Local Fatty, talking about Christmas, I love the Christmas holiday. Oh, my God. Like, just the time of the year, the season, it's my absolute favorite. There you go. That's right. Make connections in here, guys, Like that. That's a great thing. I think the Steelers are in a great position right now because the other teams are all struggling. I mean, you got the Browns. They're going to be the Browns. But with Burrow hurt and with Lamar hurt, it's a great time to be a Steeler fan. Run out as far ahead as you can. Chicago Bears won tonight against... Yeah, they sure did. Jake Moody kicked the field goal. We cut him a few weeks ago. I'm glad to see he's doing well, And that's a good thing. That's good to know, Progress House is the best recovery house in Indianapolis, in Ping Pong's opinion. I went to New House in Southern California in San Bernardino, and it worked for me, Like, there's all kinds of different formats and structures when it comes to these rehabs, but you got to find the one that works for you, and I'm glad that one did work for you. Yeah. Okay. What's up, Nitro Bob? The Ponderer? All right, guys, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell and hit all so that when I go live, you guys can hop in here and we can do this thing, and you can be a part of the conversation. This stuff would be nothing without you guys. Liquid Grin said, what's up, Liquid Grin? Jets are not doing great at all. I agree. Both of the New York teams, for that matter. The Giants, I don't think they're going anywhere. But they did. 49ers not doing too good. We're 4-2, first place in the NFC West. What's not good? But the injuries are stacking up. I don't know. Fred Warner going down that hurt my heart. I ain't gonna lie. Nick Bosa going down, man, like that's two all-world players on our defense that are out. So I don't play fantasy. Hey, you rock too, Nitro Bob. Yeah, I know. That was rough, bro. 40. Yeah, I got it marked on my calendar for sure, bro. That one, we got the Giants. We got the Falcons this Sunday, so. Hey, shout out to you, Nitro Bob. He says, I haven't been drinking lately, a full month now. That's awesome, bro. I'm very proud of you. Keep up the good work. You are doing the damn thing, you know? I like 49ers to beat the Falcons. I do too, Thomas. I just hope that Robert Saleh can scheme up that defense without Fred Warner to shut down their run, because their run game looked pretty good tonight. So Drake London looked pretty good. So, but the Bills aren't really known for their defense this year. They're known for Josh Allen in their run game, you know? So that's something we do not have a run game this year. McCaffrey is that dual threat, but like we need Kittle should be back next week. I'm very hopeful for that. And then Brandon Ayuk will be coming not too much later. So, you know, yeah, he did kill it tonight. Ezekiel, I agree. Thomas says they haven't beat anybody good. Are you talking about all the Bills? Yeah, I would agree. It is going to be in Levi Stadium, and it is the late game, which means it will be televised. So I won't have to break any streaming laws to watch it. Yeah, and the games were good tonight. I agree, Thomas. I completely agree. All right, well, we got some rain going to be coming in here shortly. It's cold up here in the high desert tonight. Got a wind advisory going on, so the wind's blowing a bit out here. What's up, Bryn 537? Hope you're doing well. I think Thomas is saying the 49ers. No, he's talking about the Bills. The Buccaneers. We lost against the Buccaneers, but very glad we beat the Rams. Yeah. And, you know, it's... yeah. No, I understood, Thomas. Yeah, it appears that way, Jonesy. It appears he was able to bring those countries together over there. I don't do much on politics on here, so I'm not going to really dig into that, but that's good. 49ers just beat the Rams, but they beat them. Of the Madden 25, the Bears won the 59th Super Bowl. I'm going to now play Sonic Crossword Racing and a little more of the MLB The Show. That's cool, bro. Good job to the moderators. Arturo, I think you need to go to sleep. Thomas says, where you at? I'm in Southern California, bro. The high desert. Man, you guys, the trolls are getting timed left and right. Woo-wee. Good job, Big E. You on it, bro. You are on it. All right, guys, be sure to subscribe while you're in timeout. Hit that notification bell and hit all. That way you can be timed out while we are live. Now, but all jokes aside, you know what? I don't mind a little trolling and a little shit talking in here. Just keep it respectful, you know? Hey, have a good night, Acoustic 79. I appreciate you tapping in. I was going to time him out, Big E, but you beat me to it, brother. Thomas is checking in from Rochester, New York. Shout out to Rochester. So, are you a Bills fan? Yeah, I know. They're finally protecting Caleb Williams, and he's a pretty good quarterback when he's got protection, you know? It's getting about troll time, 2 to 4 a.m. Yes, sir. I hear you, Willis. Oh, okay. Thomas is an Eagles fan. I hear you, bro. Our YouTube AI has determined possible inappropriate behavior content on your stream because of this channel is in high risk of termination. Please terminate me notification. Please. Yeah, they are. Pablo, I agree. Seattle's looking good. Sam Darnold is doing his shit over there, you know? Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a Niner fan, Thomas, and a fan of the game as well. I would agree. I don't really root for other teams besides the Niners, but yeah, I'm definitely watching Game Day Final and all that stuff, trying to see what's going on with the rest of the league and who's looking good and who's not, you know? So, yeah, I would definitely agree with you there. Definitely a fan of the game. Boy, we are almost at an hour again. Time just flies when you're having fun, don't it? Well, I got work tomorrow, so couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Williams will be another NFL. Oh, wow. There's one hand jam. That guy was disrespectful, but also, right? Des 50 Cal says, I've been depressed with football. Why? Raider fan or what? Shout out to my Raider fans out there, man. Nothing but love and respect for y'all. Oh, Titans. Man, you guys fired your coach today, I heard. Already. Well, hopefully they can get it together, you know? I mean, I don't know if they're going to start selling off some pieces there to get some draft picks for the new coach or, you know, what they might do. But, yeah, it's been a rough year for the Titans, no doubt, you know? Colts whooped them Raiders. Where the Colts respect? Hey, nothing but respect, you know? Cali gone. I don't know what that means. When I watch other people live, they go for different NFL football teams, not the Niners. Yeah, I bleed red and gold. Whether we're winning or whether we're losing, man, those are my boys right there. So, team no one has mentioned in this chat is Ohio State. Yeah, our coach. Yeah. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, they fired him. I imagine you guys will probably win next week. Typical, you know, when a team fires their coach, they'll typically, it'll create a buzz and they'll win the following week. So don't be surprised if you guys get a win next week. I think Cam Ward's going to be good, but man, that dude's getting sacked like 10 times a game, you know? Do you have a gun? May I see it? No, you may not see it. And I'm a convicted felon, so I do not have a gun. Wink, wink. Oh, boy. Well, earlier today and after the game I celebrated, but wow. Yeah, I don't really watch college football either. I agree with you, Ethan. What you got convicted for? I got convicted for my controlling charge was possession of a controlled substance for sale out of LA County. And yeah, they busted me with about 2 zips of meth, half a pound of weed, a bunch of bullets. They did not find the pew though, which was a good thing. But ironically, by the time I made it to court, 50-some grams of meth turned into 8 grams of meth. Shout out to the LA Sheriff's Department on that one. Also, I had about $2,000 in cash, which was all gone. Uh, I don't think the weed was on the report, nor the bullets. So, you know, it was what it was. It just prolonged me going to prison, basically. You know what I mean? But, eventually I would end up there because the calling of the streets was just too strong, That was back around 2000, Thomas. From around 98 to '04 was really wild, in and out of jail. Spent more time in jail than on the streets, to be honest with you. My addiction started in the late 80s. So there would be periods where I would do good for a little bit, and then I would backslide, and typical addict stuff. You know what I mean? Definitely in my prime back then, yes sir. But what is up with the yell comments, Jay? Hey, God bless you as well, Thomas. There's a global squeeze of real money, gold and silver. If you can go buy 10 ounces of silver or gold coin, do it. Okay. A friend of my family, his dad went to jail because he had the bright idea to get a high school in his area and sell drugs. Oh, that's all bad, bro. Especially in the gun and drug free zones. Yeah, that's rough. The clothes are drying it right now as we speak, Cody. Got to go to work tomorrow, so you know how it goes. But do me a favor, guys, smash that like button while you're in here. And if you're new here, subscribe. We're getting close to 3,000 subs. So, what's the job? What's the job? What is my job? Is that what you're asking? I'm a truck driver. If that's what you're asking, yeah, I'm a truck driver. Okay, yeah. Yes, there are lots of pillows. Are you on any meds for your sobriety or just meetings and cold turkey? No, yeah, I'm a CDL, Thomas. And no, I didn't do any meds for, I actually detoxed in jail. And, that's why I say family, fitness, and freedom. I'm just a DOT. A DOT? I'm a little confused with that. Like a DOT cop, Thomas? Oh, DOT driver. Okay, I got you. No, that's cool. Hey, anytime you're in the transportation field, man, there's always going to be work. Box truck. Okay, that's cool. Takes a certain skill set for that as well, to be honest with you. I wouldn't downplay that at all, Definitely. I've driven some box trucks in the past, and you got to load them things right and everything. Wait, I am confused, Bobby. My aunt-in-law dad was a truck driver before he passed, and he was away from his family a lot. So, are there a lot of different kind of truck drivers? Well, I have a CDL license, but I'm not over the road or OTR anymore, Ezekiel. Meaning, I'm local, basically. So, right in my current position, I'm a yard hustler. So, basically what that means is I have a little computer in my little truck, and when the place I work for needs a trailer put up to the door or taken off the door, they send a message to my computer, and I go move that trailer for them, and I do that 60, 70, 80 times a night, and that's basically what I do. So yeah, that's one of the many different types of drivers there are. There's Class B drivers, there's air brake endorsements, there's all kinds of stuff, different levels to this stuff, I guess you would say, you know what I mean? There's hazmat certification, stuff like that, tankers. I'm just a standard CDL holder, which is a commercial driver's license, which basically means I can pull a 53-foot trailer up to 80,000 pounds. Maybe more with permits, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's kind of the overall rundown. Some guys run coast to coast, some guys run regional. No, I don't travel anymore, Ezekiel. I did for about 5 years early on, and man, it's rough, bro. Shout out to the guys that are over the road, you know? And shout out to the guys that work in areas where the weather gets really bad. About the worst we deal with here in SoCal is the high winds. Occasionally we'll get a little snow, but not like some of the stuff you see in the Midwest and back in the East. Is there a conspiracy theory? I believe in 9/11. Yeah, and like when I was over the road, like I always dreaded going across like Wyoming or Montana or even the mountains of Colorado. You know, like it's I honestly the first time I ever drove in the snow was in a semi truck. And that was a trial by fire, I'll tell you, you know. But like the winds in Wyoming and stuff like that. What's up, Sports Jazz fan? How you doing? The Seahawks are looking good, bro. And we're injured all to hell. 26 starters, man. I'm the police and I'm watching you. Appreciate that, LC. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button while you're at it? That way you can get further inside so you can watch more carefully. In fact, go back and watch all my videos as well. You know, get as much inside information as you can, bro. You know. What's up, Monkey Nuts? Tell any stories about your job, but have you ever been in a car accident while driving a truck? And if you have, could you please tell? I haven't been in any accidents in the truck. I've been close a few times. I almost jackknifed in Wyoming in a blizzard. Almost got blown over in Southern California with an empty trailer. That was a butt-puckering experience, to say the least. 60-mile-an-hour crosswinds with an empty trailer, you know? I'm sure happy about Seattle's start. Can't believe I'm saying this, but sorry to hear about all y'all's injuries. Maybe the most snake-bitten team. Yeah, I completely agree, Sports Jazzy fan. And, you know, I'm just thankful that we're in a really good position right now as far as our record goes. And, you know, that we did good early. Because with Warner going out, man, to be honest, I'm really concerned. I don't know. Without Warner or Bosa for the rest of the year, I mean, that's rough. You know, and with Purdy back and forth with the injuries. And, I mean, you know, all we have left is Christian McCaffrey pretty much. And honestly, the way things have been going, I'm just waiting for them to say he got hurt next, you know? That's sick. I watched a doc on truck drivers. What's your longest haul? Are you a truck driver that's sick? I'm not a truck driver that's sick. My longest haul, I've done coast to coast from like San Diego to Miami or something like that, Florida to Seattle. I've done several runs that were over 3,000 miles. Shit will blow you. Yeah, it sure will. It's wild, bro. Fake sober, really? Okay. Yeah, they both do get hurt a lot, the Bosas. I agree. At the point that your truck almost... Oh, yeah. Absolutely, Ezekiel. Absolutely. Man, I'm hoping so, Sports Jazz fan. I'm really hoping so. Oh, it's not? Really? It's not sober, Derek? I bet you if I got sent for a drug test tomorrow, I would pass. So what does that mean? What does that mean, Derek? Do you use any substances to keep you awake? Not anymore, Monkey Nuts. I used to be an addict. I used to be addicted to meth, but from the time I from the time that I started trucking, I've been sober the whole time. So it actually really helped me out early on in my sobriety because there are randoms, you know what I mean? I'm vaping. I don't think that's a vape, sir. Goofy goober. I never tried ketamine. I've heard about it. You're good, Goofy Goober. And I'm just messing with you. Hey guys, hit that like button if you would. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Oh wow, I can look at the whole list of top. Wow, that's cool. I did not know that. It's really met up. Appreciate that, Goofy Goober. Sorry, but I'll be honest, it's way more fun when y'all are. Yeah, and I feel the same way, Sports Jazzy fan. You know, I don't want to beat a team because I don't want no pity wins. I mean, at the end of the day, a win is a win, right? But, you know, I don't want people to say, oh, pick the major star, pick the X factor of your team. I don't want those wins because I talk a lot of shit when it comes to football, and most of the people that I mess with are the same. So I don't want that to be a part of the conversation. Oh, well, Brock Purdy was hurt, or Nick Bosa was hurt, or whoever. Like, I want to say that, you know what, you brought your best and we whooped your ass, even if we won by a field goal. And I expect the other person to say the same thing if the roles are reversed, you know? So, I've always, and I've taught my son this growing up, like, you never wish for injuries. You don't want to see people get hurt, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I agree. Stopped and became an alcoholic, and it was terrible. He is now. Yeah, that was kind of my story, Goofy Goober. I was an addict, and then when I initially quit the dope, I started drinking, and eventually I got clean from it all. I appreciate you sharing that, and yeah, that was kind of my thing too. Foozy Fool says, "Hey man, my charges today got stacked. So it's a misdemeanor, now it's a felony. I feel like it's fucking over. What do I do, man? I'm like horrified. I'm not a violent human, but I got a family." What are you being charged with, Fuzzy Fool? If I may ask. What the fuck are you talking? What are you talking about? Pick two teams from each conference going to the Super Bowl right now. Who would you say? From each conference, I would say you have to include the Chiefs. If the season ended right now, I would say probably the Chiefs and maybe Jacksonville Jaguars as a wild card there. In the NFC, I would probably... there's a lot of teams that you could include in that conversation. The Eagles, the Rams, the Seahawks are all playing really good ball right now. So luckily, we're only coming into week 7. So right now, I would not include my Niners in that conversation, but I'm hoping that we get a burst of health. And yeah, what did you do, Fuzzy Fool? Family violence by 2, but no one was ever hurt, just an alcohol problem. I'm on bond and going to AA every day. What I would suggest, Fuzzy Fool, if you're doing the AA thing every day, maybe get a court card if they haven't given you one already from the court. That way you can get that signed while you're going to those meetings to show that you are doing something to change your life. Alcohol fucks up a lot of families, bro. And you know, a lot of shit happens when people are drinking. Um, you know, do those AA meetings, maybe get a sponsor. You could probably have your sponsor write a letter to the court, which may help you with that. But be serious about it, though. You know what I mean? Like, don't just do it to get off and then go back to the same behaviors that got you there in the first place, bro. Because, uh, you know, maybe they can give you some sort of diversion program to where you don't have to go to prison. But at the end of the day, if they do that and you successfully complete the diversion program and then you turn around and do the same thing, then you're going to end up in prison ultimately anyways. So I mean, that was one of my issues. I got diversion for the drugs, but I never completed anything, you know what I mean? I just was too hard-headed. But I wish you the best with it, bro. Steelers, Bills, Seahawks, Lions. Oh, I forgot the Lions. I agree. There, you know, can't forget the Lions. Giants suck. Almost ass at AA meetings. Yeah, man. The fuck does that even mean? KC finally has looked good again. I mean, you know, I hate SF, but I still might include y'all. Doesn't matter how pretty a win is. Yeah, and that ultimately, at the end of the day, Jazzy fan, you know, that's what it comes down to. Like, at the end of the day, if you're hoisting that Lombardi trophy, you know, they don't put an asterisk next to it and say, yeah, but they barely won. It's at the end of the day, it's wins and losses. You know what I mean? But uh, I, I'm a diehard Niner, but I'm real at the same time. You know what I mean? Got it on my own. Every meeting I went to is document. Okay, that's good, Fuzzy Fool. That's good. Uh, can you sing Sam Stone? No, I can't. I cannot. I am not a singer. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 40 likes before we wrap this up. We're at 36 right now. Where you at, guys? Come on. Let's get there. Also, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, absolutely, Fuzzy Fool. And I wish you the best of luck with it, bro. You know, like I said, alcohol just fucks shit up sometimes, you know? And, you know, like tensions amongst the family tend to boil over when there's alcohol involved. It's just, it's reality, you know what I mean? And, you know, it is what it is, you know? But, yeah, do your thing, bro. And prove them wrong. And hopefully, you know, you can, everything will be all right, you know? So I'll keep you in my prayers. Space says Niners suck. All right. Obviously, you don't know the rules. If you're going to talk shit about my team, you have to post who your team is. Because, okay, well, we need two more then, apparently. Big E. Hey, I respect you too, Jazzy fan. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's a sport. I love the sport, and I'm gonna talk shit until the day I die about the sport. But it's a sport, you know. Yeah, and I know it. I know you got like your top four corners down right now, Jazzy fan. So the fact that you're playing as well as you are, you get that defense running right, man. You guys might be a problem. Jay says he's an Eagles fan. That didn't go too well, did it? This week? Reality, what here on earth? What in the meth are you talking about, bro? That doesn't make any sense. Seahawks, okay. There you go. It's my religion, right? You can come for me, but you said you're an Eagles fan, right? You're losing with a healthy team. Did I get that right? No, you're a Seahawks fan. Okay, my bad. Okay, you're not. Yeah, well, right now you're 0-1 against us this year. So week 18, we play again. So I'm pretty sure we'll be a lot healthier by then, and we'll see. We'll just see what happens. But we beat you in your house with a beat-up squad. And remember, Sam Darnold was our little backup bitch quarterback before he became your quarterback. And he wasn't as good as ours. I'll just say that. He looks good though. You know what I mean? Week 18, when you guys come to our house, it's gonna be curtains for you. I'm telling you. So yeah, we got another Seahawks fan in the chat. That's what's up, man. Uh, I popped in when you said reality. Just okay. Darnold is a dark horse for MVP, a very dark horse. But you know what? I give credit where credit's due, man. He looks good in your system. You know what I mean? And I can't. We were healthy week 1. What are you talking about, Space? We didn't have any defensive tackles. Let's see who else were like. Malik Mustafa was out. Like, come on, bro. Brandon Ayuk was out. Like, we were missing a bunch of pieces. Offensive linemen were out. Not a chance. Week 18, the division will be ours. I don't know what reality you're living in, Jazzy fan, but we'll see. Darnold for mayor. That's sad. That's real sad. Oh boy. Hey, Big E, take it easy, bro. Quoting Katy Perry songs in here. I don't know what's going on with you, bro. That feminine side's starting to pop out a little bit.
Wow.
Sam Darnold is awesome to Space, bro. He's no Mac Jones even. If we're keeping it real, in my opinion, Seattle outplayed y'all, but also got lucky with that catch your tight end had over. But a win is a win. I'll take it. Darnold 2028. Oh my God, we're fucked. No, and you know what though? He does look good, and I said that earlier. But I'm gonna talk shit, guys. You know, like I wouldn't want to play Seattle next week. I'll tell you that much. Seattle looks good. You know, I mean, like everything is clicking right now for you guys. So, you know, but I mean, my team's so beat up. And JSN is a top 5 receiver right now. I would agree with that. You know what I mean? Like I talk shit, but it's based in reality, in my mind anyway. So, you know, like you guys look good, but like I said, by week 18, either we're going to be healthy, or you know, all 46 of the game day actives are going to be hurt, and you know, and I'm still going to talk shit and say that that you know we're going to win, even if I don't believe it. So, born, yeah. You know what? I was so worried about him with his drop passes, but man, like he's looked really good the last couple weeks. I think we're supposed to get Ricky Pearsall back this coming week, and George Kittle, and a couple of offensive linemen that have been injured. So that should be huge, you know. And no Warner, I know, like it breaks my heart. It really does. No Bosa, I know. And if we beat you guys week 18 without those two, oh man, that's gonna sting. You know what I mean? But I'm a CX fan, but CMC and Bourne balled out for me in fantasy. Yeah, and you know what, man? Are we full of Seahawks fans tonight or what? So we got Mr. Frundles, we got Space and Sports Jazz fan. The Seahawks are coming for me apparently. Queenan says, "How about my Cardinals this year losing to the Titans?" Hey, oh, man, I know. Wasn't there a play with the Cardinals, not this past week, but the week before, where they knocked it, it got intercepted, they knocked it out, and then they ended up scoring a touchdown on that. Like that was hard to watch, bro. Yeah, I mean, shout out to the Cardinals fans out there. Bless Storm says Buccaneers fan here. Hey, that was a good win by you guys. I give you props. It sucks that Warner went out, but we just don't like the Niners. Well, the feeling is mutual, Space. I will tell you. I think Harrison Jr. needs a better quarterback. Yeah, Tampa Bay played good. Tampa Bay's one of the better teams in football right now, in my opinion. Albert says 49ers faithful for life from Texas. That's right. Shout out to Texas. What
do you do?
I'm still live. I'm going to go to the restroom.
No, sure.
All right, I'm going to set the phone down for just a minute. I got to use the restroom real quick. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Can you hand me some more, please?
Yeah. How's that noise?
I think.
Feedback?
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, Baker is cooking. I agree. Yeah, Jason's definitely in the conversation. Everyone is injured in Tampa. You know what? I don't even want to hear those excuses. We got 26 players off of our active roster injured right now. 2 All-Pros, 3 All-Pros, 4 All-Pros. We have 4 All-Pro players on the injured list. Man, Baker's playing great ball, though, you know? Any other team that wants to talk about injuries, I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. Yeah, San Francisco, I've never seen anything like the injuries this year. It's depressing. What's up, Paradigm Shift? Up 2 on defensive secondary. I think our 5th. Yeah, and it's Gozer. Come on, bro. Knock it off. Like you're the first one to ever say that. I've been clean for 21 years, bro. So, yeah. What's up, Zigzag? I'll say the one thing that really stands out to me this year with the Niners, and if we continue to have success, is, you got to, Kyle Shanahan's definitely got to be in the conversation for Coach of the Year. Are you proud of that, Live to Die? What's up, Raider Joe? Yeah, it's weird though. The league is so banged up this year as far as injuries. Like I've never seen anything like it. Like I think Ian Rappaport the other day put out an injury list, and it wasn't for a team; it was for the league. Maybe you should stop talking about it online, Elsie. Yeah, Zigzag, that was rough, bro. DeMarcado, what did DeMarcado say? Did I miss that one? Cardinals play down to their competition, and I agree with that, Queenan. I've seen that a lot, but divisional games are always weird. The familiarity is there, so sometimes two teams that are like in different stratospheres as far as what they've been doing, uh, you know, like I don't get that sometimes, but yeah. Yeah, that really sucked with Warner. And yeah, I agree. Mac Jones, he is that dude's a beast. In was it the Rams game? Like like I couldn't believe dude kept getting up and coming back out there. Like he's over there pounding bananas. No homo on that one, but like Charlie Cap, announce your team. Years you've been watching football, which year has the most worst injuries in the NFL? The current 49ers. As far as teams, and I would say this year there's more injuries than I've ever seen in all the years of watching football. From the Cardinals dropped the ball right before the goal line, and it swung the momentum into Tennessee favor. I had Arizona. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean the injuries. Like I don't know what the league needs to do something though, because I don't know if it's because the athletes. I think Kittle may be back against the Falcons this coming week. Charlie Cap, if you're going to talk shit about my boys, you got to announce your team so we can talk shit back. Come on, drop your squad. Is it whining though when you got 26 players injured? I mean, some fans are whiners. I would agree. I just honestly, I like to get on here and talk. I like not necessarily get on here, but I like to talk shit about football. Beat by the Rams, huh? It was nice to see who get beat by the Rams. Yeah, it's rough, bro. What's up, EBL? Do me a favor, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell and hit all so that when I go live on the weekends, you will be notified and you can come be a part of the conversation. Whether we're talking sobriety, we're talking recovery, addiction, war stories. Yeah, the Rams did lose. You can be a part of the conversation. We're talking football season. I'd love to talk about football, but I'm here for the recovery. Well, we're about an hour and a half into this one. I think we're going to wrap it up here shortly, guys. Google only showed me 10 players that's injured on the 49ers. Well, Google's wrong. Okay, let me. I appreciate that, Queenan. Oh, how shit my basketball team is. As far as injuries on the 49ers, let me run down a few for you real quick, Ezekiel. We got on defense, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner. Oh, God, why am I drawing blanks now? Okay, let's jump over to offense. Brandon Ayuk, Brock Purdy, George Kittle, Spencer Burford, Ben Barch. Those are offensive linemen. Jawan Jennings has 5 broken ribs. Fuck. Did I mention Brock Purdy already? I mean, like everybody's banged up, man. Oh, Ricky Pearsall's another one, yeah. So, yeah, it's rough right now. I mean, I'm seeing these AI videos on TikTok, and I can't help but laugh. Like my son made a joke last week watching the game. He stood up and said, "Man, I just blew out my ACL." Just watching the game, Niners not going nowhere. Who's your team, King East? Come on, bro. If you're gonna talk shit, you got to represent. Let me know who I need to talk shit about. Come on now. That's the only rule. I love talking shit. It ain't nothing personal, man. It's football, and I love it. So don't take it personal when I go in on your squad. If you announce who your squad is, we got Juice. That's right. I don't know if you spelled that right, but shout out to you for even attempting it. Juice. Mac Jones. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's doing a really good job, you know? This guy looks like he's up to no good. Yep, that's right. Up to no good whatsoever. Unless you're trying to call the police, Maverick, please. Anyway, have a good night, y'all. It was good talking football. Yeah, definitely, Jazzy fan. Thanks for tapping in. Well, at least you understand about your team, sir. Bobby, what's up, Dakota? How you doing, brother? What's up, Noah? All right, guys. Wow. He's not even going to tell us who they are. Probably a Browns. Peace, faithful to the Bay. That's what's up. Beers and bullshit. Shout out to you. All right, guys. We're going to wrap it up. Back to work for me tomorrow. So, got a few loose ends I need to tighten up before I go to bed. As always, it's been a pleasure. Faith, family, fitness, and freedom are the things that allow me to get my life together, and they can help you as well. If you're struggling with addiction, go on Google, AANA meeting near me, and go check it out. See what they have to offer. Addiction sucks. Alcoholism sucks. If you're struggling, get some help. Anyways, I appreciate everybody's participation tonight. This was a good one. And don't look at the mountain. Just start climbing. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you guys next weekend. Peace.